Why should you comment on Brent Council's Selective Licensing consultation? In this video, we explain what selective licensing is and why it's an important tool for the private rental market. Scenes like these are all too familiar for many residents of Willesden Green in the London Borough of Brent. From littering and residential fly tipping to derelict properties, overflowing bins and a host of other antisocial behaviour. These problems have blighted the area for many years and residents are fed up.
When I came back from holiday about a month ago, this is the sort of site that welcomed me. And I was so depressed.
And how long have you lived around this
I've
area?
lived here for about 30 years. I think the number of rented accommodations has increased. There were far more owner-occupiers at the time and long-term renters. What there is now is quite a lot of short-term renters. And then you get this when people move out. Or move in, this is what they do.
46% of residents in Willesden Green live in private rented accommodation, ranging from houses of multiple occupancy, or HMOs, to individual flats. That's almost double the London average.
This ward has one of the highest rates of people living in private rented accommodation. It also suffers from some of the worst symptoms of the bad landlords that are involved in that sector. It suffers from fly tipping, it suffers from antisocial behaviour, and it suffers from issues of poor quality accommodation, which are all things that we can help to deal with if selective licensing goes ahead.
Research carried out by Brent Council found that 1 in 5 private rented homes in Willesden Green are failing the minimum health and safety standards required. This is double the national average and means that a large number of properties were found to have some of the most serious hazards, ranging from mould to asbestos, carbon monoxide, unsafe electrical wiring, or poor fire safety. Willesden Green also suffers from significant and persistent levels of antisocial behaviour, with almost 600 properties identified as having at least one incident of antisocial behaviour since 2017. In spite of this, tenants are still paying above London average rents for what are often substandard and poorly managed properties. Willesden Green deserves better, and with selective licensing, better outcomes are possible. What is selective licensing and how can it help? The problems in this unregulated part of the private rented sector have been fueled by inexperienced and rogue landlords who are falling through the net. Selective licensing requires private landlords to register their property with the council. Under the scheme, a private rented property which is not an HMO is issued with a licence for £640, which lasts 5 years. This creates a detailed register with information about the property condition, the landlord and their tenants. The licence enables the council to identify high-risk properties quickly and to take enforcement action where needed. It also enables the council to deal directly with landlords of properties where antisocial behaviour is a problem and to support the landlord and tenants to resolve any issues. Policy experts from the private rented sector and Renters Association agree that selective licensing not only helps to improve housing conditions, but improves the professionalism of landlords and the quality of tenants attracted to the area. Brent Council's proposal for selective licensing is now open for public consultation. Your views are important. Join the conversation and help us to make lasting changes to benefit our entire community. Comment via the Council's website by following this link. Call them on 0208 937 2384 or 2385 or email them on prslicensing@brent.gov.uk. You have until 23rd of January 2023. Get involved and help make our neighbourhood cleaner, greener and a happier place to live.